Hello everyone, welcome back to another Tametsi Let's Play. So, what happened was the last episode had a recording error, so you're not gonna get to see that. But we made some progress on some of these. That one seems like a headache to start out with. Let's do this one. Okay, so there's 7 mines in the purples. And if any one of you are like wondering the recording error, what happened was like it's pretty bad. There were 2 instances of Tametsi basically in one window. It was really jank. "43 mines. Oh, this one needs this to be a mine. How does this work out? Is this 6? That 6 isn't pointing down, they're all pointing across. I don't see how this 4 is useful. There's 2 more mines left in that row. So if I guessed a random hexagon, odds are that it won't be a mine. Alright, this one is finished. Now this one needs a mine, so that should be it. This one should be finished. One of these is a mine. I don't know. This is a bit of a strange start here. Can I use any of these yet? So there's 3 left with the one we have revealed. One of these is definitely a mine, so this becomes a 1 clue, which is pretty useful. I don't know though. What about this 1 clue? I think it's used. Yeah, it's definitely used by this square. That's a 2. Even if one of the mines escapes to here, the other one must be in one of those 2 spots. Which means the rest of this should all be free. Oh my gosh. That was pretty ridiculous find. All these 1s. What do those mean? I think this must be a mine, because one of these can be a mine but not both. So for this 2 clue, one of those is a mine. Don't know how to figure that out yet. We'll see. One of these is a mine. Oh, I think this is forced as a mine. Because for this 2, one of these is a mine and the other one isn't because of the 1. So the other mine must be here, and one of these is a mine and the other one isn't. Which means this 1 clue should be used down here to finish up the 2. Okay, we're making some strides. One of these is a mine and one of them isn't, so one of those is a mine and one of them isn't. This 2 clue is finished. Now that 3 clue is finished. I'm sure there's some clever way of figuring that out. I'm sure there's some way of using the purples that I'm not seeing yet. I think it's this chunk that I have to look at next. This one means that one of these is a mine. Either way, it completes the two. For this one of those must be a mine, so this one clue is finished. For both of those. And now this one means that one of those is mine, so this one clue is finished. And now this one is completed, as is the two. This one needs a mine here, I think, which means that one is finished. I feel like I keep losing steam right after I gain it. It's the tricky thing about this game. Oh man, I almost clicked out when I tapped back in. I'm nervous about the recording since I screwed it up last time. It seems to be working though. One of those is a mine and one of them isn't. I don't know. There's something going on with these two ones and then these two ones. But I don't know what yet. Five mines in the purples. Still don't know what that means. I don't know, I keep looking at the same logic. I keep looking at this area where they merge. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta mean something. That's all I have going for me right now. There's so many ones. Right, this one clue is finished now, so this is free. Oh, okay, that was what I needed to see. I don't know why I couldn't. What if these is a mine and one of them isn't? Who knows which one? Oh, but this has 4, so 3 out of 4 of these are mines. And because of this one, right? Yeah, that one means that there's a mine in one of those. These should both be mines. Nice, we did it. Okay. One of these is a mine. Since one of these has to be a mine, this one clue is done. Nice, we did it. We're making progress. We're being good gamers. Good gamers. One of those is mine. Oh, this one clue is done, which is pretty big. Pretty major. That 2 clue sorts itself out. This one clue is finished. I really like the way the hexagonal versions look. 1, 2, 3. Only one of these can be a mine, but I already knew that from the 2 clue. Oh, this one. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, I miscounted. There's actually 2, so 2 out of these 3 are mines. There's so much stuff coming together. One, 2. Oh, this one. Okay. This one I didn't see for some reason. But one of these is a mine. I guess we already knew that. This 3 clue is done. Sometimes it's just the easy stuff I miss. Hey guys, it's Easyscape here. Let's see, we got 4 here. We got 3 left here. 2 left here. That might be something. I don't know if it's gonna be something yet though. Alright, this 2 clues finished. Now that row's done. This row needs 2 more mines. This 4 clue tells us where they are. Right? Am I just reading that? Oh, okay, yeah, I wasn't. That sketched me out though. Nice, this 2 clears up all that. Still got a few unused clues here. I'm gonna guess this 4 clue is what exonerates the square. What about this 5 clue? It's kind of juicy. Guess we'll see. Oh, it only becomes dark when you complete the whole series, I think. Is what's happening. Well, I definitely can't explore this area, so it's gotta be something over here that I'm missing. There's 2 more purples left. Is that it? Yeah. I think this has to be a mine. Because if this is a mine, then for this 2 clue... If this is a mine, then for this 2 clue it has to be here and here, which adds up to 3, which is 1 too many. So this cannot be a mine. Because if this is a mine, then those are both forced. Therefore, this is a mine, that is free, and one of these is a mine. That's the next logical step. That's 4 clues finished. This 3 clues finished. And this 5 clues finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. This question mark is kind of annoying. I don't think it would help me if I knew what it was even. Just the funny thing. Oh, I see. For this 4 clue, it becomes a 3 clue, right? When you take away this mine. This 3 clue means that only one of these could possibly be a mine. let's say for simplicity it's this one. Then this would be a mine, and this would be a mine. And you would have 4, which is correct. You could also have a mine here, a mine there, and a mine there, which adds up to 4. So whatever the case, those are both mines. Which means that this 3 clue is done. And that one of these is a mine, which concludes the 4 clue. Since one of these is a mine, the 3 clues completed. Now the 2 clues completed. Now for the 6th clue, a majority of these are mines, 2 out of 3 of the remainder. Something about the purple having 1. There's 4 total mines left. We know that 2 of them must be in this row and 1 of them must be here. So one of these... Yeah, okay. So this 4 clue has 1 left, which brings the number down to 3. When you consider this row has 2 left, which brings it down to 1. One of those is true because of the 2 clue right here. So this is free. That doesn't help as much as I thought it would. Oh, it does mean that since one of these is a mine and one of them isn't, one of these is a mine and one of them isn't, so this must be a mine to finish up the 6th clue. And now that 2 is done, and this 2 is done. Purples are done, so that's free. Now this 3 is done. This 3 means that that's the mine and that's the free one. Oh man, we did it. Okay, that was really good. So which one was that? Gridlock. Hex ring that I just finished. Okay. Let's try out this new one we unlocked then. Okay, so we have the neighboring cell rule. So this 3 has to be completed like that. This 2 means that the rest of the purples are done. Nice. One of these is a mine. Alright, this 3 clue can be completed. What about this 5 clue? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this 2 clue is done. Alright, next up, one of these is mine and one of them isn't, so the purple goes down to 3. One remaining blue. Light blue, I mean. Oh, maybe I should have turned on colorblind mode. My bad. I guess I could just do that since I'm thinking about it. Bear with me here. We were on this one, X. You do have to restart the game if you want to change options, so... pretend you're Monokuma and bear with me. Colorblind mode is on. We're back in there. There we go. Okay, tell me if this is better as a viewer. Honestly, it's kind of distracting, CAD. But I don't want to exclude anyone. So what happens if this becomes a mine? Then this 2 clue forces both of those as a mine. That is a safe. These both as a safe. You're gonna hate me, but colorblind mode is honestly distracting. I'm gonna get rid of that. If it wasn't for all the like ABCDs, the trillions of them, I thought it was gonna be like League where it's not super noticeable enough to be distracting. Okay, so let's say this is the mine. Then these become both safe. This is a mine, this is a mine. These are both safe. This is a mine. That seems valid. I don't know. Where do I go from here? Yeah, this one, I like the look of it. It's very, like if you look at it, it looks doable, but I don't know. I just don't see where I'm supposed to start. So this one means that whichever one it is, it fills out that one quota. Wherever this one is, the 3 quota has to be fulfilled. Now the 2 is done. These ones are done. Oh, it's a Pokeball. I get it. It's called Donut. That one's completed. Only one of these can be true, so for this 3 clue it has to look like that. The 3 clue means the 2 is done. Oh, I think you can actually start anywhere here. Because if you start here, that means one of those... Wait, I mean, if you start up here, one of these is true, so one of these is true, so this one is finished. This one means that one of those is true. So those are both safe. There's a lot going on here. This 3 clue, I should have seen that earlier. Sometimes it's hard to see the easy stuff. The easy scape. I don't know why he's on my mind today. But whatever. Oh, right. I can do the same thing with this. One of these is mine and one of them isn't. So same for this. Same for this. Same for this. So those are both safe. That 2 clue is helpful. This 1 clue is helpful. This 2 clue is helpful. That 2 clue. I made a mistake. What did I do? That one is finished. All that's still true though. Five pinks left. Don't know what that means. Oh, is this the same concept down here? One of these is mine and one of them isn't. No, because there's different options. Maybe I should... Let me move my mic a little closer to me. Feeling kind of subdued today. That's the word of the day, I guess. I don't know if there's any way of discerning these. Alright, this too is the solution of where to look next. Nope. Minorly helpful, I suppose. 37. That's such a high number. I wish I had an eye tracker. Looking at this, but I don't see a way through. I also don't see a way through up here. Huh, maybe this one is the way to go, because I've got so much figured out already. If that's true, then that's true. Those are both safe. So that's possibility one. If this is true, then this is true. And these are safe. So they're like perfectly opposites. I don't think it makes too much of a difference which order they're in. I still know how to go about figuring out what the order is. Okay, maybe... Right, this 2 clue. Okay. It's the 2 clue. Sometimes it's just... Seeing the way forward is just so tricky sometimes. Ooh, a fiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a lot of info. Tempted to guess in terms of the purple stuff since there's such a low possibility of that hurting me. But no guessing allowed in this playthrough. Oh my, there's another obvious one. This 3 is looking at 3 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now all the purple's done. Gaming. Everybody supersonic gaming. Gaming to the point of no return. When you're supersonic gaming, there's no time to live and learn. You're just supersonic gaming. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground. Supersonic gaming. feel like the way these 1s and 2s interact is important. Don't see how yet. Pretty sure there's nothing else obvious I'm missing. Something like, oh, this thing I thought was a 2 is a 3. Oh, right, the way that this 3 finishes means that that 1 is done. Now that 1 tells which way it looks. I still don't know how to do this top part. Nothing's jumping out at me. Okay, let's say this is a mine. Then this is a mine. This is a mine. That's safe, and that's safe. If this is a mine, that's a mine. Those are all safe. So those must both be mines. So that's safe. I don't see what I'm supposed to be looking at. Right. So then all 3 of these are forced into being mines. Wait, no, they're not. Only one of them. 2 of them, I mean. Everybody supersonic racing. Running to the point of no return. Four pinks left, 3 greens. What would happen if both of those were mines? I don't know, it just seems like everything could be possible at this point. Just not great in a puzzle game. $14 mines mean I probably could just plan out the rest of this. Gray mines. No, seven gray mines. Right? One of these has to be a mine, which brings it down to 6. One of those has to be a mine because of the 2 clue, which brings it down to 5. One of these has to be 1, which brings it down to 4. One of these has to be 1, which brings it down to 3. Is that the end of it? There's 3 left in this mess. Oh, I see. Because of this one clue, we know that one of those is a mine. So this is safe. That's the message we're supposed to get. And now this 2 is completable. This 2 is completable. And because of this 2 clue interacting with this 2 clue, one of these has to be the 2 clue. And this is a mine for sure. Which means that the rest of the green, well, that is not one. Wait. Did I make a mistake here? What am I doing? Is there... This isn't right. What did I do? Oh man, I wish there was the undo thing. I don't know how the music works. Is it actually playing music? Oh, it's just sound effects, okay. Oh, it's this that I forgot about. Okay, right. So that is safe, and these are the ones. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about that. I didn't make a mistake. I just got confused because I forgot about this area. But it's all fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I don't think it's gonna work out okay. It's no fair, it's no fun. Every time it's gonna end the same way. Me 0, big bad world 1. So this 1 clue means that this is safe. Okay, so there's 3 mines left. I think this is where I have to use that clue. Okay. That is 1. Has to be 1 in one of those spaces. This is 2. And then this must be 3. How do I figure out what the order is? Maybe the fact that I can only use 1 pink? Yeah. Alright, let's say this is the order. That's 1. Which makes this 2. We can't use any more pinks now. Which leaves this undoable, right? Yeah, so these shouldn't be mines. Okay, the way I figured that out was a little bit janky, but it worked. Maze 21. I don't want to go too crazy because the last time I ended up playing for an hour and a half and the recording was screwy anyways. But I'll keep going for a little bit longer. Follow my heart, follow my head, I'll follow anything. Wait, no, I was misreading that. Yeah, though I can only put 1 more green in, so it's in one of those spots. Wherever the green is, this 3 clues done. I'm liking this puzzle. I have no idea how to figure out which one of those is true, though. So I think the way that this works is that because of this one, you know, it's got to be in one of those, right? For the 2, and then the other one's safe. I don't know which way it is, though. Which is the tricky part. I just don't know. The only way I can think of to finish this would be something with these ones. But I'm not really seeing much. Alright, for this 2 clue, one of those is true, so this should be free. I don't have a way of knowing which way this goes, though. It is something. So, you know, it's something. This 4 clue... I don't know about this 4 clue. One of those is true. That doesn't super help me right now. One of these 3 squares is a mine, which means this one has a 2 out of 3 chance of being completed. I am not going off chances, though. What is this puzzle supposed to be? This looks like a T piece in Tetris. And then that's like a line piece, I guess. It's always weird getting stuck this quickly. If this is a mine, it's pretty impactful. Makes all of those spaces safe. So that's what happens if that's a blue. I can't see anything wrong with that. But what happens if this is a blue? And that's a pink. This 1 clue fulfills the 3, so that's safe. I don't know if I see it. Yeah, I just don't see it. Let's go back to this. Flexicon. So dumb. But I like it. That they finish each other's sandwiches. Huh. 4. Alright, the yellows are done. That's really helpful. It actually might be, I don't know. We'll see. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Da 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 da, and I miss you. Da 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 da, I miss you. Da 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 da. Now I wonder if I could fly into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? Oh, you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. We're making some strides here, making some gamer plays. I like this puzzle because I can understand it, which makes a puzzle good. Okay. Okay, so we got 6 purples left. Get the feeling that's how we make more strides in this. So 6 out of how many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's say with this 2 clue, we get 1. Now with this clue, we get 2. With this, we get 3. With this, we get 4. And then 5 and 6. That would be one way of doing things. And I think that's the only way that we could eke out 6 there. Yeah, we get 1 out of this 2 in one of those spots. 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6. One there, then that's done. Get 1 in here. That and that. Right, then this 2 is completed. That was, you know, that was good. Proud of that one. Okay, we got 5 pinks. I don't think we can work on that yet. Where do we go next, though? This seems like there's no way of continuing. Am I crazy? I think all 4 of these have to be mines, and one of those is going to be a mine. But I don't have any proof behind that. Alright, this 2 sorts out the rest of that. As I knew it would. I was just rambling for fun. You know me. Because it feels so empty without me. I said, this looks like a good job for me. The 3 means that one of those is there, but I can't have both of them there. which is one of the most powerful tools in my arsenal. This one means that one of those is true, so that should be safe. One of these is true, and one of them isn't. Don't know how to sort this out. There's something that I'm missing. Probably. Do you think time could pass me by? Okay, so we got 7 grays. 2 of them, whoops. 2 of them are used up here, which takes it down to 5. One of them is used up here, which takes it down to 4. I don't know what I'm thinking about. The number is still too high, I think. Right, this 2 is going to be completed by this 1 here. Okay, what if this is the number? And this is safe, and this is safe. Which would mean that both of those would have to be true, and then this would be safe. This 2 clue would be like that. Those would be safe. That all seems fine, right? I don't see a problem with it. If only the pink clue was 6 and I could just write that they're all whites. That would be really nice. I don't know. That layout looks fine. So let's try out the other layout where this is a mine. So then these are both... Well, that one is safe. These are both mines. This is safe. This is a mine. These are all safe. And then this is a mine. I don't see a reasonable difference between the two states. I should have taken a screenshot of the old version so I could compare them. I think that in both cases, this area, these 3 cells were all free. So let's see. When we start out with this being safe, then we get this as a mine, one of those is a mine. Huh, that doesn't really change that much. I don't remember what I saw as the bigger domino that I started with. This is why I like Sudoku. It's more simple. I'm gonna take a break from this one and come back to you on the next one. I'm gonna try... see if we can get an easy one. Oh, I haven't looked at this one yet. It's got a simple enough start. Valentine. Would you be mine? Right, this one clue finishes off that. Ah, if this were mine, then both these squares would be safe, which would kill this. So this is not a mine. I think for the same reason, this can't be a mine. Because then both of those are safe, which kills this. Pog champion. Right, now that one is finished. Okay, nice. I'm sure I'll figure this out by the end of the puzzle. Right, this one clue means that one of those is and isn't a mine. Should complete the 3. Whew. Ah, this one clue doesn't quite do the same because of this gray tile. It's in the way. Right, wherever this 3 ends up, this 1 is fulfilled, so that's a free space. Wherever this 1 ends up, this 3 is fulfilled. Now this 3 clue serves its purpose. Got 3 more reds left until the reds are dead. This one fulfills the 3. I go? Where do I come from? Where do I go? Where do I come from? Where do I go to sort this out? Let's say this is a mine. This is a safe space. Does that even do anything? Three means that a majority of these, 3 out of 4, will be mines. Could I have both of those be blue? That seems likely. Now you might be asking, are you really gonna ditch this puzzle again? The answer is yes. Oh yeah, that puzzle was a treat. This one I couldn't get started on, but it looks very interesting start. Okay, so there's at least one forest here. There's at least one forest here. So all the rest should be free. Gaming. Okay, what do I do now? I am literally gaming harder than anyone has ever done before. There's one more left, and this 2 clue means that it's used. Pog champion. My brain is so large. Okay. This was a good cooldown puzzle. Can we finish it though? Don't talk too soon. So that's 1, which brings it down to 3. That's 2, which brings it down to 2. That brings it down to 1. We're close. I don't know if we can get it. Because potentially this could be a mine. For the 1 clue to be satiated. What about the orange? The orange and light blue both have one more to go. So I think that for this 2 clue, they couldn't both be orange, so that must be a mine. I still know how to finish it. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. So if both of these are used, one of those is used, and one of these is used, it goes down to 0. But if only one of those is used, one of those is used, and one of those is used, it's down to 1 instead. So it all depends. But wait a second, this 3 is finished now. That might help us out with our logic. So we know at least 1 is used here, 1 is used here, and 1 is used here. So everything not highlighted is free to open. I think that means that this 1 clue has to be used by the 3. Nice. We are gaming. Let's go! Okay, ending it on a win. That was a nice puzzle to end on. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, again, I'm sorry you couldn't see episode 2 because of the recording error, but I think we made some strides today, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next episode of Tametsi.